Friday night. I survived. I woke up Saturday morning, felt like shit again, of course.
You
like
didn't
garbage.
go to the 24-hour rave tent?
My friend did. He was like, hey, you want to come to this rave? I'm like, no, thanks.
And he just was on vodka at that point still.
Yeah.
You guys didn't have any ecstasy?
He got some at that rave. I didn't go, but he went to the rave. And
I would have been at the rave tent.
I didn't go.
So you couldn't even bring water or beers to your campsite?
No, not from outside.
Wow.
No, not at all. You're not allowed to bring any food.
What are you supposed to do? You're sleeping there overnight. You're
Pay
supposed to
buy the beer.
Pay the vendors who have
They're open all night?
Yes.
They have no price controls at all.
And never
shit.
went to bed the festival.
Wow.
And the promoter, John Scher, even said it's not a poor man's festival.
Yeah.
So Saturday morning, I remember trying to find some way to get clean or somewhere to go to the bathroom.
Good luck.
Yeah. I'm there 24 hours and it's already fucking a mess. It looked like, it was like 3 months later, but it was like 24 hours later. Whatever company they hired to clean the toilets and showers area, like they must have quit like immediately because nothing was ever done. It was like rocky gravel area covered with like crap and like there was like weird water spraying somewhere, like a mist, and you were supposed to like shower in that.
It caused humidity too, didn't it?
What's that?
Any of the water sprays they had, because
Yeah.
it would hit the bodies and then the humidity would just rise and make it so much worse.
Yeah.
That's what somebody said.
Either way, the whole area was too gross for me, and I just turned around and went back, and I didn't shower the entire time I was there.
Wow.
I poured like water over my head.
Are you surprised by that, really, Kyle?
No, but it's just like...
Did you see any pictures of the people that were there?
Yeah.
Some people got trench mouth, which is like that dates back to like the 1800s.
Yeah.
Where there's like bacteria shit in your water. So like the water was contaminated.
Yeah, that's unconscionable in my opinion that they allowed that to happen.
Yeah.
Couldn't bring in your own water and they fed you poisoned water.
Yeah. It
It's
was
sick.
poisoned water. Some girls, they were tested and they had trench mouth, which is like fucking. Yeah, that's
It
what
just sores all
it's
over
like
your mouth.
consumption and
It's like hoof and mouth
yeah,
disease.
We
yeah.
haven't seen a case of this since the
Yeah.
1800s. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the events that were going on or the decor? They did have things like a film festival tent.
They did. I never even looked into. I walked around there. I checked it out. It was
looked
not
shitty.
It was not. It was dumb.
Yeah, it looked
was
really
stupid.
poorly put together.
That day, I remember I bought fake mushrooms specifically.
Fake.
Yeah,
Or just real mushrooms that
I
weren't
thought they were real.
psychedelic.
Some guy sold them to me. Some big guy.
shiitakes.
Yeah.
It didn't sound like there were any cool hangout spots.
No, there was nowhere. I hung out underneath like a tarp in our camp area just to stay cool. Like,
Yeah.
I put like a towel over my head that was wet just to feel some level of comfort. It was awful. The days were hell.
Did you get sunburnt?
No, I brought enough sunblock. I think I didn't get sunburned too bad.
He looked like powder.
Yeah, it was inescapable heat.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Over 100 degrees.
Yes,
Plus the asphalt. Plus the assholes.
and the assholes. Yeah. So eventually, I get up some energy, and I'm like, I want to go see something here. I go to Dave Matthews Band.
Pum, pum.
Okay,
Pum, pum, pum,
got-
pum, pum.
The
I don't know what
schedule
song that
open
is.
here.
Pum, 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 pum.
So this is late. You skipped Tragically Hip. You
Yeah.
skipped Kid Rock.
Yeah, I did skip Kid Rock. Yeah.
I can't stand. I used to love him. I hate him now.
But you wouldn't have had fun at that Woodstock
I would have
performance.
loved every second of it.
Yeah.
But I found out he was rich growing up, and it really turns me off.
Yeah, his dad owned a bunch of car dealerships.
Yeah, they showed a picture of his childhood home, and it's a mansion, and he fucking sings in his song, "I'm not straight out of Compton, I'm straight out the trailer." And he never
was-
lived in a trailer.
Really?
Yeah.
That does kind of annoy me. And
Yeah.
he came out in a fur coat. And he said, I'm not political or nothing, but Monica Lewinsky is a fucking hoe and Bill Clinton is a goddamn pimp.
I mean, yeah.
This is the level of intellect we're dealing with at this event. So you skipped that one, I guess.
Can I add something?
Of course.
I'm at Dave Matthews Band. I'm starting to notice like not only do I feel like shit, but all the other people around me are looking and feeling like shit.
Looking, feeling, smelling.
Some girl right in front of me just seizes up. Like, people are starting to drop like flies. Her boyfriend puts her over his shoulder and like runs her to the infirmary. People are just like
People are probably still grabbing her ass.
Yeah. Oh my God, Kyle. Jesus Christ.
No,
That's
he's
Woodstock 99.
He's not exaggerating. That's the kind
Literally.
of stuff that was going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were savages.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember Dave Matthews Band specifically saying, damn, there's a lot of boobies out there. I found that kind of weird.
A lot of the acts were referencing the boobs.
I think there was a lot going on out
Yeah.
there.
You skipped Wyclef as well.
Wyclef, I skipped that also. I just didn't care about Wyclef. I don't really have to see
He
it.
did a Hendrix tribute. Again, nobody cared about. He played the Star Spangled Banner
Yeah.
and lit his guitar on fire.
I have something else that I missed that day and night.
What?
I wasn't there for Limp Bizkit. I know.
For shame.
Do we have a button for that?
I was like done for a while. I was like,
Wow.
I need a fucking rest, man. It was just like, it was getting, after I saw that girl, it looked like she died. I was like, all right, if I stay out here long enough, I'm going to die too.
So Dave was it. You're like, I'm good with Dave Matthews today.
Um,
Because that was the band you wanted to see the most, right?
yes.
So you felt satisfied.
Not the most. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know what band I did want to see the most. I just wanted to go, basically. I don't really care about any of these bands. Right?
And you didn't stick around for Alanis. She followed Dave.
No, I think I did see part of Alanis. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I did see part of Alanis, but I left in the middle of her because it was like kind of like a dead portion of the concert. It was
Yeah.
like people weren't that into it. But yeah, I heard about Limp Bizkit afterwards, and I heard it from where I was hanging out that it was fucking insane. Obviously, I've seen the documentaries. I know how it kind of...
You know what went on
I know what went on.
while you were sleeping in the tent.
Yeah. I've been watching the Limp Bizkit set at Woodstock 99, like the Zapruder film. Every minute of it. It's hard to me because at the beginning of Limp Bizkit playing, he does play some slow songs. He is telling everyone to get the fuck up and all that stuff, but then he mixes in some mellower music.
At one point, he says, they're telling me to tell y'all to mellow out.
Yes, they told him that, like, it seemed like halfway in between or something.
He did say that before
He did.
break stuff. It was because people were getting hurt.
Yeah.
So he said, I don't really want you to mellow out, though. I just don't want people to get hurt.
You know what I think it was? I think he did mention, you guys see Korn rip it up last night? I think overall the vibe was like, Fred, you should calm it down here. And he's like, wait a second, you brought me to Woodstock. I'm now competing with my friendly band Korn, who are all my brothers and stuff. So like, I'm not going to turn it down. That's not how I do things.
Right.
This is going to make me look worse. You know, I want to do a legendary performance here.
Yeah.
This is what I came here for.
Should we put some of it on?
Yeah, I have a clip, Kyle, in 1938, if you could start it up. You know, after Alanis Morissette played, there's like some uneasy rage just in the entire festival.
Yeah.
It's just starting to get weird.
Hey, they want to ask us to ask you to mellow out a little bit. They say too many people
Bad
are
move.
getting hurt.
Fuck you.
Don't let nobody get hurt. But I don't think you should mellow out.
Hell no.
Mellowing out, that's what Alanis Morissette just had you motherfuckers do.
Burn.
Yeah!
Someone's get it.
Birkenstock rock, y'all. This is 1999, motherfucker.
That's right.
Taking Birkenstocks and stick them up your fucking ass.
Kyle would have been front row like, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right now, I want to do something to see if I can't get this whole motherfucking place from front to back to get the fuck up.
I'm getting pumped now.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, and then do you want to go to 2220? This is when he first acknowledges the plywood in the audience.
Oh, yeah.
There's some serious energy in this fucking place.
That's for sure. Meanwhile, Mark's sleeping in his tent.
Ice Cube.
Well, he keeps naming other groups.
All right. All right. Are you people on the
says naming groups that weren't even there.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all see Aerosmith?
You like Led Zeppelin?
People in the back. People in the back.
Kyle's about to jerk off.
Motherfuckers in the back. Motherfuckers in the back.
He's about to break his dick.
People on the side. People on the side. People on the other side. On the other side.
Okay. So like, yeah. So he's acknowledging, and then he sees the wood. This is like 22 minutes in. He does
See,
like
my wood.
we've all. This is like 22 minutes of an hour set.
We're with you.
You could tell he's whipping this whole audience into a frenzy.
Yeah.
After they had to listen to Ironic.
Yeah. I think Nookie came like soon after that. People started ripping apart speakers and like press stands. Then they start doing more of the baseboard stuff and the baseboard surfing and shit.
Yeah.
And then they keep asking him to turn it down. Could you go to 40-10 here? This is when they're doing in the middle of break stuff.
Reach deep down inside and take all that negative energy.
Yeah, that line right there really pissed people off.
All that negative energy. And let that shit out of your fucking system.
Yes.
You got girl problems. You got boy problems.
I get
You
goosebumps
got parent problems. You got
with this
boss problems.
performance.
You got job problems. You got a problem with me. You got a problem with yourself. It's time to take all that negative.
Most of the normal people have left the pit, and it's just like the most insane people in the
Yeah.
world down there now.
It's just building up.
Yeah,
There's people on top of plywood being passed around the crowd.
yeah. I saw one dude on plywood. He just disappears.
You got it. I feel like shit. My suggestion is to keep your distance. Cause right now I'm dangerous. We've all felt like shit.
Sing it, Kyle.
Treated like shit.
All those motherfuckers.
You wanna step up? I hope you know a pack of chainsaw. I'll skin your ass raw. And if my day keeps going this way, I just
It's like 5,000 brawls just happening next to
Yeah.
it.
People know what's about to happen.
It's coming, baby.
Yeah.
Let's get ready.
going this way, I just might break something tonight. A pack of chainsaw.
Oh,
I'll skin
yeah.
your ass raw. And if my day keeps going this way, I just might break your fucking face tonight.
And this is where everything changes for the rest of the way.
Give me something
This is it, yeah. It goes insane.
It becomes a never-ending hellscape for the
It
next
does,
48
yeah.
hours.
Go to 58-15 now. I know I get a
Holy shit.
lot of video, but
No, that's great.
this is the turning point where it goes from like kind of too aggressive to like it's completely insane.
yeah. He's on top of the wood panels now.
Yeah, he's on top of the wood panels. He got security to let him out here and get on the wood panels.
Security's holding part of the wood panel up.
Yeah.
And he's not putting two and two together that they're breaking these panels off.
Yeah.
And that's why they have these surf on.
Kyle, go back to 43-25. This is a very interesting point to me.
Yeah.
This is when he's not listening to John Schur. He's not listening to the promoters. He's going off on his own and not really calming this audience down. And they turn down his mic without him knowing. And he doesn't know what's going on.
Oh.
Hey, what's wrong with
They
the
try to
fucking
cut the mic?
Yeah, they're cutting the mic.
Wow.
They're turning him down.
Dude, I'd be like him too then. Be like, fuck this place. Let's fucking rage. You're trying
Yeah.
to shut me up?
Let me break your fucking
And
face.
then some guy, the stagehand, comes over and tells him, we'll turn you up if you calm things down.
Wow. Oh, and that's when he goes on to the whole
Yep. He agrees to it, but that does none of it.
shit.
Yeah.
They know they have more bangers after that. They could get people just as fucking riled up.
But I'm surprised they turned the mic back up because,
Yeah.
you know, they that was the only control they had over.
Well, what are you going to do? They're going to play. People are going to go crazy. If you kick them off the stage,
I know.
they're going to go even crazier.
But they eventually did kick him off the stage.
Wow.
They ended their set early.
But they did play George Michael's
They did do
Faith.
60
They
minutes.
did. I heard in a documentary that they did get kicked off. I think the Netflix one said that they
Wow.
did. They were sent off early.
But at least they managed to get that crowd-pleasing sing-along out, the Faith.
Yeah,
Because that seems like a good
that's their
ending song.
out usually. Maybe they got told you got one more song. We're fucking pulling you off or something.
And what's ridiculous about that is John Scher, the promoter, this guy that's awful, he's like, everybody, calm down. Now stay tuned for Rage Against the Machine.
Exactly. Yeah. I have that here. Exactly. That's so funny. Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, Rage Against the Machine.
That's so funny, dude.
Machine is corporate America, and that's what these assholes are.
Yeah. This night is just, Limp Bizkit, Rage Against the Machine, and Metallica. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Fred Durst gets right off stage, goes right backstage to John Norris of MTV, and he goes, "It's not our fault."
Wow.
Like Alejandro has a video there of Fred talking about it.
Yeah, so-
somewhat recently.
As we've discussed, a lot of shit went down after this performance, and the festival just turned upside down.
Yeah.
And this is Fred Durst talking about his role in that.
It's time to take all that negative energy and put it the out.
I don't think they understood that I meant, okay, let's get rid of all that negativity so
Oh,
we can
okay.
bring positive in. That means start jumping, jumping and singing. It doesn't mean start raping and burning the place down. That's definitely not what I meant.
Come and get it.
They go right into that.
He meant well.
Well, everyone.
I mean, I think that's pretty much a given. Like, get all your negative energy and fucking let it out. Like,
That's how I view
well,
it.
Yeah.
John Scher has said he did acknowledge I should have had some lighter bands in between them, like Rage Against the Machine and Metallica, and but it's too late.
it's not the band's fault. It's the situation that they thrust these fucking people
Thank
into.
you.
Yeah, yes.
That's
Yeah.
the real criminal here.
Yeah.
It's not the band. It's not Fred Durst. It's that this whole fucking thing sucks.
Yeah. In fact, I would say that the only thing that kept people there was the music.
Yeah.
Because if this was all
What else, Kyle? The film festival?
right, exactly.
Yeah.
But no, I'm saying if
The rave?
it was softer music and it's all Alanis Morissette and Sheryl Crow and the fucking Dixie Chicks or whatever, people will just leave.
And they were right. Well, or they could leave. That's true. That
Yeah.
would have been a better scenario than
Right.
what happened.
People would have left if it was like the fucking
But that would have been a better
Put
scenario.
Yanni next.
yeah.
Or-
Kenny G.
or they would have tore shit up there anyway.
Right.
Because Rage was like, "You sure you want us to play?" And they're like, "Yeah," because they might tear up the entire fucking place if you don't.
Because they're expecting Rage Against the Machine.
They are, yeah.
So they would be really pissed.
Well,
if-
Rage actually agreed to turn down to 75% of volume. So they agreed to turn down their set. They still fucking rock. It was amazing.
Yeah.
they kind of got the short end of the stick historically, though, because nobody talks about their set.
Yeah, exactly. It's all
That's
about
true.
fucking who did the craziest shit.
Metallica, too.
Yeah.
And Rage Against the Machine, at the end of their set, Zach De La Roca burned an upside-down American flag. And they all walked off stage, and that got no press.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fred Durst is an asshole.
Yeah.
While the flag is burning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That he
Yeah.
had nothing to do with.
Woodstock 99 is all, it's Limp Bizkit, Korn, and Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all you really hear about.
Each night.
But Rage, they didn't provoke the audience, really. They didn't play Fire by Jimi Hendrix. They just, they played their usual, fuck imperialism and fuck the cop stuff, which, to be honest, these white dudes are just raging out to the sound of it and stuff, in the anger. Yeah, I thought Rage was amazing. I think they were one of my favorite acts there.
You returned to Rage then. You went to watch Rage.
Yeah, I did go to watch Rage, yes.
Okay.
My friend actually, he told me he had a couple ecstasy pills. So we go to see Rage Against the Machine and Metallica.
You took E to what? You were rolling for those.
Yes, which was the worst mistake because right when it hit me, we did one of these things where we both had ecstasy pills and we tapped them like we were doing shots or something, and I dropped mine on the ground of Woodstock, and then I'm swallowing pebbles, the things that I think are the pill.
Oh my
and I'm
God. Getting trench mouth.
I'm I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting trench mouth. I'm I don't know if I got the pill. Maybe it's not going to hit me. Right in the middle of Metallica where it's ooh, that's when it hits me.
Yeah.
I respect both bands. I can't think of two bands I'd rather see less on ecstasy.
It was the worst idea.
I would have rather gone to see fucking Moby
Yeah.
on ecstasy.
Yeah, he was there too.
Yeah. And in one of the docs, he's like, I saw the whole thing coming.
All right, no one cares about
These
Moby.
misogynistic pigs.
Yeah,
God.
that didn't help mellow me out. Yeah, doing that ecstasy right in the middle of Metallica's set. At some point in the middle of Metallica, I'm getting closer and closer, and I'm noticing this mosh pit. I can't even tell you what this looks like. It looks like Apocalypse Now. Like I'm on drugs. Like fucking, I see all the most insane violence in the world happening. Like people are just bashing each other's heads in. I remember distinctly while I'm on these drugs, Metallica's rocking out. Some guy that I grew up with in my neighborhood kind of stumbles up to me. He's got no shirt on. He's filthy. He's bloodied and bashed.
And you didn't go there with him.
No.
He found you somehow.
He just popped out of the mosh pit.
He was escaping the mosh pit. He was like running. It seemed like his brain was bleeding. Like he wasn't talking right. He was fucked up. And he goes, all he says to me is he goes, it's fucked up in there, man. And then he just keeps stumbling forward behind me. It just keeps going. I never saw him ever again. I don't know if he survived or what happened. He could have just dropped dead like 5 steps behind me.
Do you
wasn't
think he
reported.
recognized you?
He did.
Oh,
we
did.
recognized each other. I'm like, hey,
Oh,
Brian. He's like, and all he said was, it's really bad in there.
And that's
Fuck.
it.
Go that way.
And that was it.
Parting words.
Parting
Wow.
words. Yeah, I was just like, all right, man.
Wow.